It is 164 days until the commencement of Nigeria's 2027 general elections. According to the timetable released by the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, Nigerians will head to the polls on January 16, 2027 to elect the president, members of the Senate and the House of Representatives. Ahead of the elections, political parties have concluded key internal processes, including the emergence of candidates who will fly their flags in the campaigns. So what are the critical dates leading up to Elections Day? And what should political parties, candidates and voters expect in the months ahead? Let's take a look at the INEC timeline. The process began on February 13, 2026, when INEC issued the notice of election. Since then, political parties have submitted their membership registers, conducted their primaries, and nominated candidates for the various elective offices. The Commission has also published candidates' particulars and the final list of candidates. As the election draws closer, INEC is expected to publish the register of voters on January 11, 2027, followed by the notice of poll on January 21st. Campaigns will end on February 18th before Nigerians go to the polls on February 20 to elect president and members of the National Assembly. Governorship and state assembly elections will take place on March 6, 2027. And joining us virtually is Wilfred Ifoga, Deputy Director, Information and Publicity, INEC, and Mma Odi, General Secretary, Alliance for Credible Elections, co-convener, Nigeria Civil Society Situation Room. Thank you for joining us, both of you.
Good evening, and thanks for having me.
All right, let me start with the Deputy Publicity Secretary of INEC. INEC says it's ready, but beavers had glitches during the mock exercise. What went wrong, and why should Osun voters trust that it won't happen on election day?
All right, that's for the Osun governorship election. Yes, the Commission has been engaging stakeholders as we prepare for that election in Osun State. And just recently, was in Osun State for readiness assessment. And in that working visit, he engaged, apart from paying courtesy visit on His Majesty, the Oni of Ife, he also engaged on a larger scale stakeholders. Immediately after that stakeholders meeting, he also engaged with the Interagency Consultative Committee on Election Security, as well as the transport vendors, talking about the National Union of Road Transport Workers and the National Association of Road Transport Owners. He engaged with staff as well, and the electoral officers. Then he went to also visit some local government area offices of INEC in Osun State. And thereafter, a mock exercise to ascertain the efficiency of the beavers that will be used during the election, using selected local government area in the 3rd senatorial district. And the results from that was quite satisfactory. And that actually ended that, and we are actually ready. So we have just 2 activities remaining on the timeline for Osun governorship election to implement. And that is the stoppage of campaigns on the 13th and the election itself, which is on the 15th of August.
I mean, you mentioned the mock exercise. We understand that on that very day, the 1st of August, when the mock exercise was actually done, there were glitches. I'm just wondering, really, how are we sure? How do you assure the people of Osun State that this glitch wouldn't happen on the 15th of August?
When you talk glitches, I don't get it. What?
There were reported glitches in some areas. You know, there were reported glitches in some areas in Osun State on the day of the exercise. I'm talking about the day of the mock exercise on the 1st of August. So I'm just wondering what assurances are you giving?
Okay, no, I wouldn't know now. When you talk about glitch, it depends on what you mean. Is it with the accreditation of the voters or the transmission of the accredited figures to the IREV?
Yes, it's the transmission of the numbers to IREV.
Okay, well, that I cannot confirm. You are the one saying it because I never had any report of any of such. What I can tell you is that the exercise was successful. People were actually accredited. It didn't take more than 30 seconds for those who made themselves available to be accredited. And same was also uploaded on the IREF to see whatever has been done during that exercise.
All right. Thank you so much for your time. I truly appreciate. We hope that the elections go peacefully as planned. And of course, the people are given the opportunity to choose their next leader. Many thanks for your time.
Thanks for having me.